Welcome to Big Ideas Little Table. I'm Peter.
And I'm Chris.
And today we talk about going back to school.
Going back to school.
With our local expert, Chris.
Oh, please don't.
The back to school dad expert.
Please don't give me labels like that. That's a lot of pressure on me already.
Yeah, you've been, what is it, pronounced? You've been elevated to this title?
Officiated.
Officiated.
I was knighted.
I got this online, like, you know how you can go online and marry people? That's what we
Yes.
should do. There should be a site where you can go online and be able to give people titles or something like that. Like, is that can we make that a thing? Like, no, I'm an officiator. I can now claim you as the Bagel King of San Diego, LA, you know?
I feel like that's rife for
Is it
gross overuse. Be like, I am the official bed maker of, Hanover. Like, well, you can't just, where's the limit? You could just be anything.
But it's legal. So in this case, it's totally structured. And it's making revenue for the state.
Sure.
It's making revenue for the local economy.
You're going to need to get some lawyers on top because I feel like there'd be people out there like, well, listen, I am the Bagel King of San Diego. And they'd be like, no, I'm the Bagel King of San Diego. Who filed first? And I just feel like that's going to cause a lot of litigation.
Perfect. This is America. That's what we do. Did you not listen to what I said at the beginning? This is going to help the economy.
Revenue stream.
Yeah, exactly. Imagine the growth. I'm just thinking of when you go up to LeBron James, like at halftime, like, hello, LeBron. That was a great first half. You did amazing. By the way, you've been served with a cease and desist. You can no longer use the name King James. That is James Smith down in, I don't know, National City. He's actually claimed it by the local officiator. They've pronounced him King James. So, yikes.
You had a good run, sir. But if you do not stop, you will be sued.
Best of luck on the second half.
Yeah, you're doing great. Really love it. Well, the one title I've always wanted would be to be knighted, but I don't know if you have to be a natural-born British citizen or you just have to be like good friends with a queen.
Either or, probably.
Well, just because then you get to be Sir Chris.
Like Sir Paul.
Yeah, or Sir Elton
Sir
John.
Chris.
That's so cool.
Do you think you could change your name? Because I don't think I'd want to be like Sir Peter. I'd want something else like
Sir Peter's cool.
Sir Steel. Sir Blade Runner, something like that. That'd be awesome. I can't imagine the Queen would do it.
I think you'd have to talk to the Queen about that because she'd be like, Peter, I knight you, Sir Steel. You'd be like, yes.
I knight you, Sir Chilean Thunder.
Oh my God, I feel this now.
And then the local officiator would come out and be like, it is official. I am a witness to this.
Or the local officiator would come out and be like, Queen Elizabeth, you're going to need to stop. Sir Chilean Thunder is actually over here in National City, and he's already filed for it.
He's like, stop proceedings immediately. That name is mine. Also, Queen, that's my name too. Queen Elizabeth has been taken by me. But your name is Ron. Not anymore.
Not on Saturday nights. Okay.
Maybe we can add to it too. You get the bonus level, to get the name. That's for the first cost. And then you can up level it with additions to make it, individual days, maybe a month.
Oh.
Like maybe you're King James for the month, something like that. We give out so many holidays for the day, I can't even keep track anymore. It's like, oh, do you know today is National Hot Dog Day? If you jump on one stick and you exclaim like hallelujah, like that's how crazy the days are. And
Sure.
They're like multiple days on days. It's like it's Earth Day, but it's also
Smoking Day.
So, exactly.
Earth Day plus Pollution Day. So, do whatever you need.
Yeah, it's hard to keep track. So what if, I'm trying to standardize things. I'm trying to...
Are you trying to
these
make
things
yourself the officiator?
I'm the king. I'm the king of it. As the first one, I would pronounce myself king of the officiator.
Give yourself all these other titles.
Kind of like in Aladdin, the movie Aladdin, where Jafar wanted to be the genie of all, like the sorcerer of all sorcerers.
Sure.
That's basically, I would pronounce myself that.
Okay, but I'm saying like, so if ever you attended, a fancy to do like a party of some sort, they would have to announce you, be like, Sir King Royal Esquire Peter the First, who whatever, and then you'd have like a variety. They would have like a lot of fanfare with the trumpets and the. That's really something to think about. I mean, now I wasn't originally on board with this idea, but now I think I am.
See? It's awesome. The more you think about it, you're going to wake up tomorrow and be like, holy crap, I have to invest. By the way, we're taking donations starting at the $1 million level
Our
and up.
GoFundMe.
It's this is partly our GoFundMe. It's a podcast and GoFundMe.
Perfect. Yeah.
Anyway, back to school.
Back to school is what we're really talking about.
But you don't really, I guess what we're saying is you don't have to go to school if you get in on this now. If you start now, school will be obsolete. You won't need it.
Remember, kids, school is not important. You just need one good idea.
It reminds me, we're watching that show, Silicon Valley.
Mm-hmm.
And in the beginning, there's that guy that just hates college. And it's like, no, don't go to college. And it's totally funny because I totally feel his feelings now.
Sure.
Based on my experience, I'm like, don't do it. Like, only do it if you really, really, really must do it. Other than that,
Oh my God! Sorry, my wrist is talking to me.
she thinks it's a great idea.
No.
She's like, I
She said
totally agree.
She said she doesn't understand.
She does.
She had to have gone to college.
She doesn't even. She's yeah. Where did you go to college, Siri? Are you just gonna be like that, huh?
Just do me like that.
Look, if you want to say something, Chris, just say it. You don't need your watch to step in for you. We don't need the intercession of the watch.
I'm really a coward. That's why I need a fancy title to help elevate my confidence.
Actually, wouldn't that be awesome if, let's say, you were, I don't know, charge nurse or something,
Sure.
or a leader somewhere.
Uh-huh.
Someone asks you a difficult question, and you're like, oh, I really don't want to answer that, and you just, actually, Siri's going to get you on this one, so or put your phone. You will be addressing her now. I'll be back in about 10. You guys get it squared away.
Remember to use the cue, "Hey Siri," so she knows that's just her verbal cue. It's fine.
That's what you should create. You should create like an AI that can deflect all of this for you. Wouldn't that be awesome?
Look,
Stop
saying her name.
It's like, I don't understand your ideas. They make no sense.
Nothing that you're coming out of your mouth makes any sense.
They sound just like my wife.
Oh God, it's getting real deep now. No, because that would make put leadership obsolete if they just deflect questions.
No, it would just make you even higher because someone would have to control the robots and the AI. So there'd always be someone higher than you. You just wouldn't have to do the dirty work. Like you would do all the other stuff. I'm trying to think of like, you would be big picture, whereas the AI and the robots and stuff would be daily management stuff.
Did you see The Office where they had two leaders, where Jim becomes the co-manager and he's the day-to-day and Michael's the big picture?
Is that what you're insinuating?
Because it was the dumbest. It didn't make any sense. And
Okay, we'll table that idea. So back to school.
Back to school. We're right on. I love how on point we are.
Back to school. Expert. What are your tips? By the way, I'm not going back to school. As you can tell, not a fan of school. It's just not my thing.
Well, me neither, but with the myriad of children and my wife, who's a teacher, not a high school student. She's going back to school and
you're embedded in it. So you're trapped in this society of higher learning.
Yes. I mean, my kids go to year-round school, which actually helps a lot. And I'm all for it because we're not in an agrarian society anymore. Which
I think is so funny. Like who thought of having kids before? I thought it was awesome when I was in school. Like 3 months off, this is great. Yeah. As a parent, you recognize it's the stupidest thing ever. Yes. Because you're just like, oh, it's great to have these kids after the first week, 2 weeks, and then you're like, please, they need to go back.
So summer camp. Somewhere, anywhere. Send my children somewhere.
So Chris, your kids are in summer camp. Yep. Mm-hmm. Iran, they actually have a really good deal. It's a long flight, but once they're there, they don't come back for a couple months.
Totally fine. And I'm, they're not in the active war areas. It's fine.
It's nuclear engineering. It's all good.
Yes, no, it's the year-round, highly recommend.
Wait, is it yes or is it no?
Yes, no, yes, no.
Isn't it funny how we say it?
Yeah. Yes, but no.
I say it all the time.
Me too.
Like, yes, no, no, yes.
Maybe we need
what
to
am I even saying? Like, Siri, what was I saying?
Stop talking about
watch. Help me out. Third member of the podcast here, by the way. Maybe we should get her a mic.
No, God. She doesn't know what we're talking about anyway. She already said it 3 times. Yeah, year-round, highly recommend because, like you said, as once you become a parent, you're like, why are we doing this? I'm not farming. I don't need my children for the harvest. Like, it doesn't make any sense. So do that. But then even so, I would recommend like a week to a week and a half beforehand, start like trying to get them back into like bedtime schedules and getting up early, because you get so much pushback from your kids. And as the official Esquire leader of
Sir
Back to
Knight
School,
Esquire.
Chilean Thunder of
Once you're
paternity-
properly officiated.
Yes, I'll get a T-shirt made up.
There we
of
go.
all The title will just be a run-on sentence.
We get some trumpet guys to go into your kids' rooms in the morning, like,
Get up for school. Let's go.
our next company,
Yes. Oh my God. That's another GoFundMe. We'll start that one up as well.
our logo, it'd be like, kids back to school. We will get you up. What do you think?
It's a working title. We're not gonna
It's a
go with
working-
that one. I mean, you could have gone with like the Up and Atom or the,
We will
out
get
of
you
bed.
off, like off to school. Is that better?
We're getting a lot of money, but it's not from parents. It's super weird.
They're all adults that use this. I don't understand.
We will get you off. Oh my God. Yes. Invest.
They also seem very disappointed in the product.
Oh, to school. Why didn't you say to school?
So it's hard to get these kids up, huh?
Oh, yes. And trying to get them back into a routine. Start that like a week and a half early, because Jesus, it's just. And then you get a lot of pushback. And my kids, it's funny because my kids run the gamut here, because one of them likes to get up at like 5 in the morning, and she loves to get dressed and get ready and get all beautified and all these other things. I mean, she's only 10, but still she likes to, accessorize and all these things. And then on the flip side of that, my younger daughter will like wait to the last possible second, and I'm like, get out of bed, Lily, get out of bed, get out of bed. And so it's like, you get the up and the early one, and then the sleep in, which is a shame, because when I was younger, I was a sleep in.
Oh, you were asleep in.
Oh my God, I'm a night owl.
So your wife was the early one.
She's the early riser. I have since had to like transition, which was difficult, because it's not easy to what is it? Tigers don't change their stripes or something like that. But because of children and because of dogs and because of everything else, that you get up early now. It's like, but. Yeah, so I sympathize with the sleeper inner, and not so much as the early riser. I'm like, Evelyn, why are we up so early?
I actually sympathize with the early riser, because that was me.
No.
Through necessity, though. I like to get up early in that I get stuff done, but obviously you feel like crap. But when I was a kid, I would have to do it, because we had one of those crappy water heaters where you got like 1, maybe 2 showers in before you got cold water. Yeah, so we had a household of 6 people.
Yeah, was there.
And if I wasn't up at 5:30,
2:45.
someone else was getting my warm water. And I was not about that life.
Okay.
So I'd get up, get my warm water. They probably hated me, because I would take all the warm water.
You're like,
I was like,
luxury. Yes.
And I woke up early, so I don't know where I'm at. I'm just like literally in the bath or the shower for like 30 minutes. I just let it wash over me.
See, I realize that I've become old now, because because I was a late night and out the door as close to the time. I used to like get up and get ready in like 15 minutes. It didn't matter where I was going. I would get up and do everything that I needed to do, like eating as I'm running out the door, and like obviously I don't brush my hair or anything, but like
looks good. It's that what do they call it? Like the actors have, where it's like
stylishly flawed.
I like that style. Yeah. The name of our next barbershop, Stylishly Flawed. Who wants to invest? We're
That's
starting.
our third GoFundMe. We have 3 GoFundMes in one session.
But wait, there's more.
Is it Shark Tank? We assume it's a Shark Tank. But like I said, I realized I became old, because now I get up and like I don't have to be at work until like I got to leave at 8:30, but I'll get up at 6:30, 3 hours before, or 2 hours before I need to get out the door, so that I can get up and make my breakfast and like have a cup of coffee. And like you have to have a morning, because I'm old now. I'm like, oh my God.
Are you reading like the physical newspaper too?
I put reading glasses on. I don't even need reading glasses. I'm still like, oh yeah, look at the stocks today.
You gotta yell at the kids next door, complain about things that the kids have left,
Banging
and your wife.
Those kids, the neighbors, they left their trash cans out this morning.
That's a good impression. That's when I knew I was getting old. Because before
the impressions,
the impressions just get worse over time for me. For you, they're getting better, aging like a fine wine.
I'm trying to be British so that I can get knighted. That's all I want. Sir Chris. That's the one.
I'm trying to go the opposite way, actually. Like, maybe she'll have sympathy. Like this man is so far gone. Look what I can make. I can turn this cold piece of coal into a diamond. That's my hope. Can't be in the middle. You got to be all one way or the other.
Fair enough.
But anyway, that's how I knew I was getting old, because before I used to, hear stuff going on outside and be like, there's something going on out there. I got to be a part of it. Now I hear something going on outside. I'm like, those damn kids. Wow. It's 6:30. Why won't they be quiet? Don't they know people need to sleep? And that's at night, it's in the afternoon.
Yeah.
That's not in the morning.
It's 3:00 in the afternoon. They're like playing happily in the street. You're like, shut up. Keep it down out there.
And then you start to wake up earlier and earlier, I notice. Throughout your life, your body plays this weird trick on you. When you're a kid, all you want to do is stay up. You stay up, and then you want to sleep in, right? You sleep in. It kind of peaks somewhere in college where you're staying up to like 3, 4 in the morning, sleeping in to like 11, noon. Then age gets you, and it's like, not anymore. You start going to bed 9:30, 8:30, 7:30. Start waking up 6:30, 5:30, 4:30. And then, this is the kicker. You're old once you got to tell people about it.
Yeah.
Like, some impulse in you about age is like, hey, tell them you woke up at 4. And you're like, but why? Just do it.
Yeah. And you wake up early and then you watch the Weather Channel.
And you do nothing. Exactly.
But you watch it standing up with your hands behind your back, like, oof, that looks like a cold front coming into, Minnesota. Like you don't even live there, and it doesn't matter to you in any way, shape, or form. Like, well, I hope Florida does okay. It looks like a tropical storm, so hopefully that doesn't turn into a hurricane. You know what I mean? Woo.
And then here comes the voice. It's like, tell everyone. So everyone you see that day, you're like, so I guess they're having some tropical storms in Florida today.
I know that because I got up at 4:45.
Did some heavy research on that this morning. And I'll probably be doing the same thing tomorrow.
Yeah.
Because I wake up at 4, just so you know.
You come full circle when you become that asshole and you're mowing your lawn at like 5 in the morning. And people are like, what is he doing over there? Why is he awake?
It's a circle of life. Yeah. That's what the Lion King was really about.
Oh my God! I'm Mufasa now. I've Mufasa'd.
And eventually become the grass. I think he says that in the movie. And then the antelope will eat you, and just.
This is so meta.
I'm
feeling dizzy.
I thought you said you didn't like meta. Are you investing now?
I hate that he's taking that term from me. I need that term back. Damn you, Zuckerberg.
I had it first. Anyway, so that was our talking back to school.
Very, very pointed. Very, very direct. Well done. And I thought we'll call it there. Good work, guys.
Tips we have for you. Just get your kids up a week early before, and you should be good.
Watch the Weather Channel.
I guess really what we're trying to say is there's really no tip that we can give you. It's just hard.
Don't talk to Siri. The end.
We'll see you next time.